All right, everyone. Thank you for joining. Mr. Chaplin wanted to give you guys a quick and easy overview of what FastWeb is for searching for scholarships online. FastWeb is probably the number one scholarship search tool on the web. It's heavily used by a variety of people, mainly students, of course, but they even have, as you can see here at this tab that I'm showing you, a lot of information for educators. So it has information about colleges, about financial aid. Of course, through the advertisements, as you can see, they're always going to advertise different deals and promotions here, student loans. But the number one thing that this site is good for is scholarships. So you want to focus on this tab right here, okay? Just at a glance, if you scroll throughout the page, you'll see what FastWeb is, and you can get a snapshot of what it means to be a member through the site, how it works. If you scroll down through the page, just take some time. I really encourage you to take some time trying to get an insider's look at what FastWeb does by actually reading the information that they have on that homepage for you. Most people just come here and they just sign up right away, which I'm going to show you how to sign up. But check out the information on this homepage. Now, you can sign up using this key at the top. Start your search in the middle, and then even at the bottom, after you read everything, it says join for free. I'm just going to click this sign up button at the top. Now, I'm going to give you the basics, and then I'll show you how to develop a more in-depth profile later on. So you really want to focus on the things that are mandatory, and it's not making it easy for us right now in designating what is important and what's not. I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible. Grade level, high school junior, I'm a student, high school graduation year for you all will be 2018. I'll use the birthday of August, I think this is when we came back to school, 22nd, but I'll pick 2001 so that they don't think that I am a baby. The location zip code, I'll just pick 19140, but put your zip code in for you as you're registering. You're looking for scholarships for a college freshman, so your first year of school. Now, you're going to select this even if you're looking at a tech or trade school or you're looking at a 2-year college. You're still going to select college freshman, all right? You're going to create your account using whatever email address that you want to use. I'm going to use the fictitious Gratz Junior Sim one that I've created to use as an example when logging into these various sites. And just make sure that your password, that you're remembering whatever password you create. Do not create a different password for every site that you're going to use because it will drive you insane. For some of the more basic sites like this, I would suggest using the same one that you use for Naviance. And then you can subscribe to these different emails. Now, only subscribe if this is stuff that you're going to check on a regular basis to your email because they will more than likely send you a lot. So new scholarships and internships, I would say yes to that. Scholarship deadline notifications, I'll say no to that just for the sake of this example. And then newsletter updates, I'll say no to that, okay? Go to the next step after going through the basic portion of the sign-up process. And here's where you get to the details, all right? So I'm going to skip through all of this, but your major on a 4.0 scale, so 3.5, 2.9, whatever it is, your GPA there, I'm sorry. Then your major of interest if you have a current major. So this is saying that it wants me to enter the GPA. So I'm just going to put in 3.0, all right? I'm going to see if it'll allow me to skip over the major. Nope, it says at least one major, so I'm going to put, will they let me put undecided? I'll put undecided to see if that works for you all. Put in something that you're just thinking about right now. They want you to be very specific, which sometimes I don't like about these sites. You see here that you can remove it later. I'm not going to add any of these colleges just yet. When are you starting college? We can put that would be more than 6 months because you guys have a full year left. And that you choose I'm a male and U.S. citizen. You can not specify your ethnicity if you don't want to. And military service. It just says select if applicable, and we're not. So I'm gonna hit the next step. Oh, it wants me to put a college in. So this is another thing. Like, it even wants you to put a school in. So I would say put one in that you're seriously interested in right now. They don't have the right to kind of share your information unless you approve them to do so. So a school would never know before you actually officially apply that you're interested unless you select that you want them to send that information out. Moving forward, I think that's enough for the next step. Now we're at the contact information page. So for junior seminar, I'm gonna use 1798. This address should look familiar for you. This is the high school's address. You want to put your own address in here though. And then for the phone number, I'm just going to use random number 00000. Right, that checked out. All right. And we should be, oh, hold on one second. Oh, it's telling me I have to have a valid phone number. All right, I'll put one in there for now. Hopefully it'll let me go through since I used that number before. All right, it did. Excellent. So in the middle of the page, it'll always show you once you create an account how many matches that they found for you, how many total matches, and the potential value of those scholarships if you were to fill them all out and get accepted for each scholarship. Now, you understand that I have not gone through this site and created a very detailed profile. So they're sending you almost any and every scholarship opportunity that's out there right now, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So what you want to do is take time to enhance your profile. And we should see that somewhere on this page. Give me 1 second. I want to find here it is, my profile. There you go. So member profile right next to the logout section, login, logout section. Okay. Now you can go through this profile and begin to update it as best as possible to see matches that are relevant to you. So we can go through here and put in your ACT score. You can put in additional information about any honors, any educational experience or extracurricular activities. All that additional information will help them to give you a better match for your profile. That's the educational activities section. Then you have your personal information. You might actually want to go back in here and select your ethnicity because there are a lot of scholarships out there that are specifically for minority students. Here's a section where you can add your student activities. You want to give as much detail as possible. And even any activities that your parent is involved in, even where they work at, what their occupation is. There may be scholarships that are available for certain students who have family who work for certain government programs and things like that. So you have to really go through here and create a really great profile. And you'll see that the matches will go up or down in this section and the potential value of those scholarships. Now, I'm going to go back to, just going to click on these matches for now to show you what the scholarship list can potentially look like. It will show you all of the various scholarships that pertain to you. At the top, they're always going to show you whatever advertisement they're featuring on that page, okay? So make sure that you don't get caught up with whatever the main advertisement is. If they ever say that they're giving away a scholarship, that's pretty much a lottery. A scholarship should always have an application, some type of letter of recommendation from a teacher or mentor, and an essay or an interview process, some type of activity for you to actually earn the scholarship. If all you're doing is putting your email address in and hitting send, that's pretty much a lottery. That's not a scholarship, all right? Okay, so when you scroll down through the page, you'll see various things. It's sorted by, well, not really. If we click on deadline, we should be able to sort all of the scholarships by deadline. Let's see if that worked. And it did, okay, for a few of them. And you can see the amount of the scholarship, If all you have to do after you go through each one, so there's a couple that are featured, which are usually advertisements, so I stay clear of those. But this one here at the Board of Governors Scholarship, Westchester University, because I indicated that I was interested in Westchester, that came up. Here's the Bonnie Claire Bruno Endowed Scholarship, Westchester University. So on this tab here where it says, are you interested? You can just put, I'm interested. It'll more than likely add it to your list, which it just did. This one is the CKSF Scholarship Competition. So I'm going to say, I want to click on this to get additional information. All right. It will pull up the award, how much you can get up to. The deadline, it says that it varies. So you have to be like something like that. You have to be cautious about that because you want to make sure you get it in on time, but they're not giving you a deadline. So you just don't want to make sure that you're, you just want to make sure that you're not pushing it too far off. You can apply on their site, which more than likely, if you click on this button, it will launch you to their site, which is with additional information. But overall, this site will continue to update for you on a regular basis. Explore the site, check out the different deadlines, check out videos. There's a lot of tips that they provide to you. So if you see in this column right here on this toolbar, if you click on scholarship tips, it will give you a lot of different articles and tips, essay scholarship, let's talk, application tips. Read through this because this is going to help you to become better at earning and winning these scholarships. Scholarships is all about the law of large numbers. So the more you complete, the better your chances of earning some of these scholarships. But you don't want to wait until it's too late. So right now you're a junior, you got a jump start on the process. Hopefully this year you can apply to 10, 15, maybe even 20 scholarships to get a head start. So feel free to rewind this video if I ran through some certain parts too quickly, or pause it as necessary just to kind of like play around with the features. This is a basic introduction to FastWeb.com. Thanks for joining in today. Hopefully it was helpful.